Hi, Dave. A little off the
Afternoon.
beaten path, but I'm just
Yeah.
wondering if tomorrow is a ceremony of life for Colby Cave. If you can
Mhm.
kind of talk about what he meant to the group, and I guess how you guys will plan to watch it, given that it is the morning of the game.
You know what? We're not going to practice in the morning, so everybody will watch it individually or the link that they have. And it's I think everybody respected Colby so much that it's he's in our thoughts a lot. He was a guy that was a true team player, really epitomized what kind of hockey players are about. He's a great guy. He works hard, just dedicated to the team, do whatever it would take to help us win. And he's been missed. His personality, his abilities have been missed around here. So guys want to make sure they pay their respects in the morning, and we'll do that as a team.
And I mean, how have you guys tried to kind of keep him in your thoughts this year? It's kind of been weird, I guess, because you had the restart and the season started later. It's kind of been a bit of a different year. But how have you guys been able to really keep him in your thoughts and play for him this year?
First and foremost, there's a lot of players in that room that are good friends with him, so he's missed. He's missed as a person and missed as a teammate. So we have his jersey and picture hanging right in our dressing room. That is a reminder every time those players go on the ice, they see he's there. So it's just a reminder of the kind of person, kind of player he was, and our players had the ultimate respect for him, and they still do.
Jim Alpison, Post Media.
Dave, Ken Holland said that it didn't appear that Nugent Hopkins would play tomorrow and hopefully by next weekend.
Yeah.
Is it a situation where your center position then is still fluid? I mean, you've got Paz, who's a good checker. You got Kara, who's a good checker. You have a lot of role players at center, but you don't really have another offensive center if you don't play Draisaitl at center. So is that a concern?
No, not a concern. We'll find a way to set it up tomorrow. But just with Nuge, we just feel like he's better. We'll give him tomorrow, and then we got a few days, so we'll give him the rest he needs. And but we'll see where we got a couple of injury situations we're looking at here, so we'll see where we get to tomorrow.
And Kyle Turris is on waivers. Did he move the dial somewhat in the games he played, or is it one of those situations where you were still looking for him to kind of grab it, seize it as say Devon Shore has seized the opportunity?
Yeah, he's been up and down a little bit. He, it's had a tough start, and then ended up coming back and actually, played some of his better games, and then ended up with the on the COVID protocol, and then has come back and been up and down a little bit. But I think that is very much similar as what we've done with some other players, where it's roster flexibility, and you need players to have the ability to go up and down to that taxi squad.
Thank you.
Terry Jones, Post Media. Go ahead, Terry. Welcome back to you, Terry. Tony Barrar, Oilers TV.
Good afternoon, Dave. The last couple of weeks have obviously seen a lot of schedule changes for you guys, but you guys have yet been able to have some success. 7-1-2 in your last 10 games. What does that really say about your club?
Well, we've talked about it all year, that there's going to be distractions come along, and they can't deter you what you're trying to do. So it's it's you hate to say it, it's almost turned into a norm now, where there's going to be changes, so it doesn't even affect you anymore. So it's our players have done a good job in dealing with it. Different situations. We had the one game against Montreal. I think there was spending a week in Montreal and then going back there after the Toronto game. There was kind of a letdown there, but after that, I haven't seen any kind of letdown whatsoever, and our players have handled the diversity of things very well.
And I know you always focus on your club, but just a quick comment on the Flames. They've lost 8 of their last 9 games coming into tomorrow. Is there a certain level of desperation you're expecting to start the hockey game?
I wouldn't have known that about them. It's always good games, tight games when we play them. So that's what we expect tomorrow.
Jim Matheson, go ahead.
Will Mike Smith be playing goal tomorrow?
Yes, he will.
And your wife was also helping out Emily Cave.
Yeah.
How did that come about, Dave?
When Emily came here, Emily and my wife had a connection, kind of a little bit through Mark Lamb and some girls' events that took place with Ray Whitney's wife. So kind of met her before, and they chatted a little bit, and we're just got to be friends here. And my wife she's gone from being a young wife in the league like Emily through the years, and now is a coach's wife, and she feels for a lot of those girls and things they go through. And then this tragedy with Colby happened, and she made sure that she stayed close to Emily, because that's a tough situation for anybody to go through, let alone a young newly married girl. So she's just stayed close to her and been friends. They've been friends and chat quite a bit.
Thank you.